Leaders Eat Last by Sinek. Just a few hours before I started working on this book review, I was discussing with a friend about how I intentionally overpay my team and employees. When I say overpay, I don't mean to give you an impression that everyone working with me is rich. Instead, I mean I try as much as I can to pay my team more than anyone with the size of my company in my part of the world would want to pay. But why? The answer is simple. Leaders eat last. If you are an entrepreneur or a leader of any kind, you must be able to please people around you first. Can you try and pay your team a little better than anyone in your industry, even if that means lesser profit for your company? Can you figure out how to make people around you happy first? Can you endure to eat last? One of the major points in this book is be the last to profit. If you're new here, thanks for taking time to watch our videos. You may consider subscribing to our channel because we want to help you read all the best business books in the world under 7 minutes. Now, let's move to the second major point in this book. You see, when I was a little boy growing up in a small town, I usually hear the older people saying, "What are these rich people looking for? What are they still working for after they already have millions of dollars? What are these politicians looking for? After all, they already have much money. Why can't they just relax and enjoy life without struggling for nothing?" Well, if you studied Maslow's hierarchy for needs, you understand what Maslow called self-actualization, the human need to become the best of the best. That's why the world's best footballers spend more time on training than the average footballer. That's why the richest people in the world read more books about wealth creation than average people. Sorry. Success is not a destination, but that's by no means a bad thing that after we have made enough money, achieved some success and fame, we still want to do more by becoming the best among the best. In fact, our need for leadership is rooted in our biology, and that's the second major point in the Leaders Eat Last. We all have obsession to lead, and that's fine. Do you ever wonder why companies like Google created a working environment where employees have rights to unlimited food and freedom to make mistakes? It's very simple. Human beings can only perform at peak in an environment that makes them feel safe. That's why we value our family, friends, and associates. They simply make us feel safe. Look at this family image. You like it, don't you? It's because we all love to be around those who make us feel safe. How can you apply this as a business leader? Work hard to create an environment where your team and employees feel safe. Maybe free food like Google, maybe freedom to make mistakes, or maybe the freedom to work without any supervision or strict code of dressing. After all, no one wears a tie to a family setting, at least in my part of the world. Leaders must create a safe environment for followers to flourish. When you hear the word CEO, what comes to your mind? The decision maker, the company leader, or a big-headed dictator, provided you don't like your company's CEO. Right? Well, after spending over a decade as an entrepreneur, I started seeing my job differently. Instead of seeing myself as my company's decision maker, I started seeing myself as a recruiter, a designer of system, and a culture creator. Let's face it, your company's internal culture is far more important than what any CEO does or doesn't. How your team and employees treat your customers and each other, their approach to mistakes and creativity, whether they see your clients as who to dupe or as best friends, etc., are all about the culture you as a leader set. Now that's the fourth major point in this book. Set the right culture and value for your team and employee. Few days ago, I was teaching entrepreneurship to a group of fans via video training. One of my emphasis was on the importance of good human relationship. In my opinion, there isn't much skills as valuable to entrepreneurs and leaders as the ability to bond with people. You must master the art of connecting with people, earning their trust and getting them to be committed to whatever cause you believe in. By the way, what's leadership if not the ability to make people willing to follow you to the battlefield even though they know the risk involved? Okay, I know you're not a soldier. Whichever way you lead, you must have integrity and the ability to make people love you. because you're able to connect with them and earn their trust. That's the fifth major point in this book. To be a leader, you must earn people's trust. Is there any important lessons you think I missed out of this book? Kindly share with us in the comment. If you love this summary, our team will be very happy if you can like the video and share it with your friends on social media. You can look at the description box to download my free business book, which I call The 13 Secrets School Did Not Teach You About How to Be Rich. And look at the screen now to click the next video we recommend for you.